Yes, absolutely. So Medusa will finish off the tower. They'll isolate Yul with the Yules. They'll try and chase him down, but Stampede comes out, and this will keep him alive, at least for now. And Jukes the Crypt Swarm actually goes back in. This man is brave, but he's really just trying to bait because, hey, in the top lane, Sadoy and G going hard on the barracks. The Ogre is nearby, but only so much he can do to defend. Skywrath Mage will go down. That's now an unstoppable streak for Dusa, but honestly, I feel like it was kind of worth it to secure space for that Tier 3 tower. Radiant Courier also gets picked off in the mix. Right, no, I guess worth mentioning as well, BOTs did get a buff, and they now have a shorter cooldown than the TP scroll by 15 seconds. So that does make them a little bit more of a value pickup, I guess. It's
extremely valuable. If you've played with it, you can really just feel the difference between those 10 seconds. It's absolutely absurd how good BOTs are now. But yeah, obviously still a late game pickup in this certain circumstance. And they're going to go in for the base. They've got the defensive weave. Looks like they're going to TP back. They're going to try to hold it.
Yeah, God comes in, looking for the initiation, will find it under the Death Prophet, doesn't get the dual damage, but that's okay. They stop the Exorcism, and that's what's important. Now the Ogre goes down, they'll finish off the Dazzle, and it's a disaster for KPG. They get the Tier 3 tower, but that was very, very costly.
Now they don't have to be on the defensive. They see their lanes are pushed out enough. They want to go in for Tier 3s. They can take the Tier 3 tower very quickly. We've seen what their physical damage output can be with this Battle Trance, and then, of course, going for the BOT home right after the fact.
Look at this. Virtus Pro defending with just the Earthshaker to create some space. They've got 2 pushes going on in the Radiant base. They know there's no glyph. BZZ in the top, down bottom. Those will be the forces to TP home, but now Exorcism is out. Mid lane of Rax taking a lot of damage. There will be a glyph coming up momentarily. Medusa's already taken out the Tier 3 tower in the mid lane, but now the follow-up is there. The Death Prophet gets juiced. Virtus Pro with the beautiful initiation once more. Will the follow-up be there? Art standing his ground. They will lose their Earthshaker in the trade. The split shot doing a lot, but PSM won't be able to make it out, or will he? Just such a handful of hit points left.
Clicks has taken 2 racks in mid, though. He's taken 4 racks in the enemy base, and they're fissuring them to keep them in. If they can't get the trade, then this is an overall win for Virtus Pro despite their losses at home.
Arts is the one to go back. Dazzle gets finished off by the Mystic Flare from Yul. Now he'll get isolated, but the rest of Virtus Pro will follow up. They'll keep him alive. Gorak gets taken down, and Virtus Pro will repel the likes of Kompas Gaming. All 4 of their barracks still standing, maybe a little worse for wear, but VP getting 4 barracks for none. Sure, they had to burn 2 buybacks to make it happen, but this is a big deal, Blaze. By the way, it's 4 Blink Daggers to none, just in case we win.
Rapier boys.
Whoa! Oh, God. I wish I had the soundboard of just craziness right now. This is the Hail Mary for KPG, the best Rapier carrier in the game. All by his lonesome. They have the 4 Blink Daggers to jump on him, and they will be able to do some damage. If they lose that Rapier, that's basically good game. KPG will be rewarded for their risk-taking as they will secure the Roach. That is Aegis and Cheese on the ground. Aegis goes to the Troll. Athen Ninja is the one to take the Cheese on the Death Prophet. And now, can they make the escape back to the base? Ogre Magi will fall as they start to mount the retreat. First BKB is used. Clinks doesn't have it. Now Sadoy taking a lot of damage as he gets silenced. He'll use his BKB Stampede to try and survive. Dusa is slithering her way into the fight. PSM on the low ground will get left behind, silenced and dueled. That will secure the kill on the Dazzle. Ogre has now bought back for this, and KPG just need to be careful.
One aspect of item progression that I'm actually not too happy with Virtus Pro is the fact that they're not picking up anything in terms of AoE defensive armor. You mentioned the Reavers, the Hearts, coming out on Legion and Centaur, and while I think Legion definitely needs that heart, I feel like Centaur should just pick up a Vlad's or an AC. Try to mitigate some of the damage that's coming in from the Weave, Exorcism, Split Shot.
Yeah. Arts, he's out by himself. BZZ has a double damage rune. Will this be the Rapier? Oh my God! It's a big crit and it's down. BZZ will get the Rapier, and that may be the GG. Oh my gosh, Blaze! Blaze! It's happening.
The GG rune, man. That is absolutely devastating. No buyback on the Medusa. 70 seconds down.
Oh my gosh. Medusa just pushed out way too far. And just some bad luck, quite frankly. The double damage rune making that so easy for the Clinks. And this is now a very difficult hold for KPG. You mentioned the lack of buyback on Medusa, 800 gold short. We'll see a fight break out in the bottom. They'll go in onto Sadoy. Gorak will be in the front lines. Remember, he has the Aegis of the Immortal. G goes in. Blade Mail pops up onto Athen Ninja. The duel will not be successful to secure the kill. Instead, Athen Ninja gets brought down to 1 HP. Out comes the Shallow Grave. That'll keep him alive for now. He eats the cheese and will live. Now the dunk from Johnham will do a lot of damage to Gorak. Aegis of the Immortal will get utilized. The Exorcism flying through.
the throne!
Mage goes down. G taking some decent damage, but all this time, Clinks is just killing tier 4s. He forces out the glyph, and that will be a dead Clinks. The Rapier's on the ground again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. KPG, they're still going to be able to hold.
That Roche Gambit, getting the cheese and the Aegis on Kompas Gaming allowed them the room for error for that to happen and for them to actually withstand it. Now the throne's exposed, down to 3,300 HP, but it still stands, and Arts is back in possession of his Divine Rapier. Yeah, now it's call-in time for Kompas.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Will they be able to do this? Medusa will BOT into the mid lane. Clinks does have a buyback. So does the LC if needed. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, there will be a Centaur moving into the tier 3 tower. But KPG, they're all in. They're going for the win. Forget about the barracks. They're railing on the tier 4s. Glyph comes out. Can KPG do this? Without the Centaur, Burns Pro need to be a little bit careful. Clinks will not buy back, but these are valuable seconds. Their tier 4s taking a lot of damage. No split shot turned on for Arts as they will indeed go for the win here, Blaze. This is a nail biter as they go in. Duel onto Arts. The blade mail's there. That's the end of his mana. Rapier will hit the deck, but no. The Grave will keep Arts standing, but for how long? Just a matter of seconds. The Lincolns will get procced. They'll finally bring him down. Rapier hits the deck. Clinks will pick it up, and now he's down. Rapier, it's on the ground. It's a free-for-all. KPG still in it to win it. All the buybacks will be used. It's a 5v5 on the field. Who has the bloody Rapier, Blaze?
It's Death Prophet.
DP, all right, in it to win it. Arts will buy back. He BOTs right back into the fight. Down, the Death Prophet goes down. Buybacks up plenty. Arts just wants to go for it, but he's not going to have the damage. They'll bring him down, and it will be Virtus Pro to make the hold. I've lost track of the Rapier once more. It's the Centaur. He's got the bonus damage. KPG completely repelled, and Virtus Pro, where do they go from here? They'll find PSM. They'll lock him down. He will fall.
They go for the throne. They go for the win. Dusa diebacked there. She bought back, BOT'd in, and died immediately again. And she can't fight. Now they have a full 85 seconds to go for the throne here, and it's only Gorak as well as Afo Ninja to hold. Sadoi looking for the pickoff, won't find it, but my goodness, Virtus Pro just upped the intensity of this game so hard with that last fight. It almost seems impossible to fight a Deuce at that stage. Afo Ninja, oh, the YOLO plays right here.
But in comes Gorak. They might be able to turn this one around. Duel from G onto Gorak will return a lot of damage with the Blade Mail. After Ninja taking a lot as well, but G won't be successful. The duel will expire. Mech gets used, but now in comes Big Papa Clinks. He'll drop the hammer on top of the troll. After Ninja taking too much damage. He has the Yules, he has the Ghost Scepter, but will it be enough? Gotham's coming in. They'll go in onto BCC. The Rapier's still in the hands of the Centaur. If Gotham can manage to bring him down, he will reclaim the Rapier. Now the Clinks will go down. Same story, different chapter on the same wave as the Medusa. Die back onto the Clinks. Mega kill streak ended. Oh my gosh, this game is still going on. Meanwhile, the thrones are exposed. Creeps pushing into the Radiant base. And the Ogre will be able to tease him. Maybe no, the Mystic Flare will lock him in. And he'll go down. Bottom lane, Sadoi, the Rapier carrier. He's going straight for the barrack, and he hits hard enough. He might be able to do this. Now Ogre coming in. He'll be forced to buy back to make this happen. But there's a BKB on Sadoi. He could just go for Megas here. It looks like he'll try to do it. Double Cardi, helping him out quite a bit. One building standing between KPG and what seems to be certain defeat. Down it goes. That is full Megas. The throne at about half health. But can they make the hold? If they can get back this Rapier, there's a strong chance. Arts just trying to pull aggro off the throne as best he can. Meanwhile, on the bottom, they'll go in onto Sadoi. He needs to be careful. BKB is still available, but this is risky territory for old Centaur.
It really is. He cannot feed this Rapier away, but they want the throne so damn bad. It's down below 2,000, and they've got mega creeps with this next wave, but still, they are not confident here. They have to get out. They don't have TPs. They just have the BKBs, but they have to go for the full disengage.
See how this ends up. KPG just barely hanging on, creeps shoving into their base, but this Dusa doing a pretty good job holding it off. The throne is not taking much damage, but in comes Virtus Pro. They will go for the win, but KPG, they're doing the same. Glyph not available for the Dire side. Radiant do have a Glyph. That gives them quite the advantage here. Arts will get locked down, taking heavy damage. He's going to falling. Meanwhile, the Dire base, the answer to the Blaze! KPG, that'll come out ahead. Blaze, a nail biter to the bitter end. They lose their Rapier, but they still manage to do it. Oh my Lanta, what a game this was.
Holy shit, man. That is just absolutely insane. We saw how great their right-click and physical damage can be when they took down that Roche earlier with the Battle Trance, with the Exorcism. They did the same thing to the Frozen Throne. They took down the Dire Ancient, and holy crap, was that an amazing game.